Hi, this is Shannon Kinney, founder and client success officer of Dream Local Digital. Welcome to this edition of HBTV. Today we have a Honey Badger how-to tip on building a brand voice for your company. Now, what is a brand voice? It's the purposeful, consistent expression of your brand through words, through images, through logos, any way that you're representing your business in print, online, in voice, in how you deal with your customers, and in how you deal with your employees. Your business is solving problems, helping customers, and creating a customer experience, and that is all part of your successful brand voice. Another thing that's really key for a brand voice is that it is truly authentic to you as a business owner, to your brand, and in how you are operating on any given day. For me, when I started Dream Local many years ago, we're almost 8 now, I was trying to develop our own brand voice. How can I make us stand out in the crowd? And also, how can I convey the customer experience and the employee experience that I felt in my heart and get it out there? So I was looking for different symbols or different tools that would help unify my team, who all came from very different backgrounds, and also show our customers that we were scrappy and we were going to do whatever it took to make them happy. For us, it was the Honey Badger. I found the crazy, nasty Honey Badger video on YouTube, and that thing will do whatever it takes to get the job done, and I thought that's part of our brand voice. For you, it might be different. So when you are thinking about developing your own brand voice, there are 5 key steps I want you to consider to do that. The first one is define. What is your brand voice? What are you trying to say? What is it you're thinking about your company? The second is differentiate. How can whatever voice you choose make you stand out amongst your competitors or even amongst other businesses in your area? What's going to be memorable and differentiate you? The third is listening. I think it's really important to listen to your customers, listen to your employees, and listen to yourself and how you describe your company. Those should give you a real key to what your voice should be like. Number 4 is inspire and engage. What can you do with your brand voice to inspire other people to engage with your brand, to get connected, to think that it's interesting, to want to follow what you're doing? If you can truly master inspiring and engage, particularly on social media, it's definitely an opportunity for your business to get noticed a lot more. And the 5th step to develop your brand voice is evolve. Make sure that it's not too much of a fad or something that won't sustain you long term. And as your company grows, your voice grows, your brand voice should evolve with you. So again, those 5 steps to developing your own brand voice are define, differentiate, listen, inspire and engage, and evolve. Now, as you're using your brand voice and you're starting to get used to putting it into your social media posts, your blogs, your print or traditional ads, if you have any, you want to show more than you sell and sort of help people really feel and identify with your brand. I just happened to get really lucky that people responded to the Honey Badger well, and we get gifts from all over the world with people sending things that they see that have Honey Badgers on them, and they think of us, and that makes me know that we are really inspiring and engaging. Now, another thing you want to consider as you're pulling this together for yourself is keywords. That helps you in terms of optimizing your brand online, but it's also really important to think words are very powerful, so you want to choose them carefully. So a couple of tips on that. Make a list of keywords and phrases that are relevant to your brand. What do your customers say about you? What do your employees say about you? And what do you say about yourself? Assemble all of these words in your list together and start making sentences, phrases, and things out of them that make you think, okay, this is relevant to my brand. You want to avoid overused words like the best, or a good one that you'll all know is when you ask your friends how they are and they say busy. We're all busy, right? Like, it's meaningless, it's used so much. So try to think of words that are powerful and prioritize them for yourself so that your brand voice can do what you're hoping it will do, which is elevate your brand. In our case, some of the ones I picked out on the Honey Badger were relentless, fearless, persistent, and will do whatever it takes. So for you in developing your brand voice, a few summary tips for you to consider. Make sure it's authentic, that people can really feel it and want to be part of it. Make sure it speaks to your target audience. Make sure it also speaks to your employees. Make sure that it reflects your purpose, your vision, and your values as a company. For me, our brand voice was my best tool in order to show my values to our employees and to our customers. And also think, what is the value I deliver and what is the customer experience I create? I hope all this has inspired you to start brainstorming and making lists about your own brand voice. Remember your 5 key steps: define, differentiate, listen, inspire and engage, and evolve. Thanks so much for tuning into this episode of HBTV. We'll see you again soon.